Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Anytime you see the lady singing and the slow beat bringing, it's Big Vern in the booth doing his thinging. Ha ha. We had a great show lined up for you today. ESPN, they circulate the rumors that LeBron James could be headed back to Cleveland, and it is an absolute lie. It's batshit crazy. Not only did Donovan Mitchell have to come out and talk about some made-up shit that ESPN put out there, but also LeBron had to come out and talk about the crazy shit as well. We pivoted from there. We talked some North Carolina football. Bill Belichick is extremely desperate because he's hired Bobby Petrino as an offensive coordinator. When we saw Bobby Petrino's work last year at Arkansas, they got everybody fired. Then we pivoted back to the world of the National Basketball Association. Chris Paul, he retires and nobody cares. Yep, Chris Paul retires, nobody cares. State Farm would rather pay a fake Batman and have opera singers out on a football field than rather turn around and cut this man a check to do anything or talk about anything in a positive way. So yeah, deal with that. Then that brings us to our final segment, which is Georgia. They've got a scary football hire as a quarterback's coach, and nobody's talking about this. We think that this is going to be huge. We think it's going to be huge. We'll talk about it when we get back on the other side of the content. It's your boy, Big Vern. Give me a beat. What up? It's your boy, Big Vern, coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. And we pushing a new rap album this month, The Mussolini Don Dada, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Midnight Train with Silent Snipers. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I'm a moose head. Money. Right at you with Seattle's Key and Izzy Hot. Champagne Music is wild. That's my track. Champagne Music is crazy. Passenger Seat with AJ Snow. Should Know with O Finesse and Lemon Haze. The Mussolini Don Dada, in stores now. So shout out to Moose for doing this thing. Like I said, Moose is back. It's dope. Make sure you go ahead and check it out. So when we last left off on the other side of the content, we were talking about a monster hire for Kirby Smart and the Georgia 500. Now, Kirby's taken a lot of criticism for making it through the SEC, winning the conference, but they can't get past the semifinals and play for the national chip. I've been very critical of the criminality of the kids on the team, but I've never questioned Kirby's X's and O's knowledge because he's a damn good coach. He's a savant. And he has an eye for talent, not only on the field, but also in the booth. He's done it again by hiring Mr. David Whitlow, the youngest coach anywhere in all of college football. Now, he was on the staff of both Auburn and Ole Miss, so he has valuable SEC pedigree. He brings out the best he can out of the guys that's in the stable, and he's one of the guys who will prepare people for that QB room in Georgia. You have to be overjoyed about this hire, because when you have a quarterback's coach who is as young as he is, he can relate to the kids. Not only can he relate to the kids, he can draw up some things around their attributes. Not saying that if you have an older coach, he can't get the best out of the kids. What I'm saying is it's easier for the kids to follow what he's talking about because he's closer to their generation. He's closer to their age range. So shout out to him. I love this hire. It shows me Kirby, he still has it, and he's willing to pull out all the stops to get to the national championship game. He is a former QB who played at Alabama State on both sides of the ball. Him being a son of Alabama, he may have those deep ties to that community of hungry, untapped talent that DeBoer, he's not getting or cashing in on. And that's huge too with Whitlow's age. It's one thing for kids who you have somebody come out and they've been a superstar and they'll say, hey, look, you need to come to this university, blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth, yada, yada. However, when you have someone that is relatively close to age with these kids and these kids' parents, they have name recognition and they remember either playing against you or watching you play, that's a different recruiting mechanism. It just is. It just is. When you combine Whitlow and Mike Bobo, they should be able to come up with something that can revitalize that coveted position in Athens. Now, let's be real. Gunnar Stockton is trash. He can't throw a ball accurately to save his life. He only had 2,894 yards on the season with 24 touchdowns and 5 picks. He played all year long. He got exposed in the Georgia Tech game big time. If you want to go ahead and look at that, that was mainly he could not read zone defenses. But not going to go ahead and belabor that. Shout out to Kirby Smart and Whitlow. Like I said, I just look forward. I look forward to even watching this now. I'm not an SEC guy. I like hires. I like when guys do great things, and this is one of those. So yeah, that's going to be dope. And extra bonus, stay tuned because we have the debut of the afternoon show. We have the debut of the afternoon show going on in a minute, well, in a couple of minutes. It is the debut of In the Mix. That's the show in the afternoon. This is Big Vern.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's the show. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button and share the content. This is Big Vern, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.